Hi wonderfuls, and welcome to today's video. My name is Tasha, aka Miss Kiff, and if this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe so I can bring you more awesome videos like this. If you are subscribed already, thank you so much for tuning in again. Today I have a really great video for you. So today's video is unprepared, even though it's sort of prepared because I have done a little bit of notes, but it's nothing that I've rehearsed. I just wanted to get it quite open and honest and just have a casual chat with you. So I feel like it is my obligation as an entrepreneur to bring you some knowledge because my target audience is small startups or people that are not really used to the online digital world, to help them leverage their business online. So most of my consumers don't really know much about social media, and I feel like it is my obligation to give you a little bit of background for you to be aware and for you to be mindful. My integrity here is all about bringing awareness. It's not about anything negative. It's all positive because it's what we can do for ourselves, and this is freedom of choice, right? If we were like, we live in the 21st century where we do have the freedom of choice, so you can choose for yourself whether this resonates with you or not. Okay, so let's get into the video. So I wanted to talk about business ethics. Okay, this video really is inspired by Social Dilemma. It's the top 10, it's in the top 10 in Netflix at the moment, and it is all about bringing awareness about social media, etc, etc. You can take what you want from the documentary. It's completely up to you, but I just wanted to give my comments and how I perceive it for my business. So obviously, because I'm in social media, this is a big thing for me because I don't want anybody coming to me and going, "Oh, your business ethic is wrong." So firstly, I want to explain my business ethics and what you need to look out for. Okay, so I want to first tell you a story which happened to me in 2014. So 2014, I was looking for a job. I ended up quitting my job in London. I didn't have another go-to. I took a bit of a break from working because it was a bit too much there, hustle bustle. And then I basically was struggling to find a work. So what I did is I ended up going to, I don't know, I applied for loads of jobs online and something came up with this direct marketing. I can't mention any of the businesses' names because I don't want to get sued, but at the end of the day, I'm just going to share my experience with you. So it was direct marketing. At the time I didn't really know what that was, and you go in and you basically, on your first day, you've got to learn a script, and the script is how you're going to get clients to sign up. And what was really scary is that the client of this business, well, the client of the business is a charity, and it's a well-known charity actually, but the business's clients is middle class working people. Okay, and I hate that term because it's such a negative term about it, but it was middle class. So it was basically, it's up in Liverpool. I can't really remember the areas because it was such a long time ago, but basically near Liverpool, these people are not rich, okay? The people that we were selling the script to, getting them to sign up for a charity, it's okay to donate, okay? But I don't see the integrity of fooling someone about signing up to something so that I can get commission. So the first day I got one sign up, and straight after the sign up, I walked out of the job. I said to my supervisor that was there, I said, "I'm sorry, but I don't feel that this is the right job for me. Even though I'm desperate for a job, I don't feel that it's right me taking from you as a person that does not have that much money for me to then, it's basically me stealing from you to make myself rich so that I can be this flash girl. No. I quit. I lined up going back to the office, and I said to the director that was there, I said, look here, I appreciate your time, but I'm sorry, your business values do not line up to mine. And he goes, oh, I'm so disappointed in you. We saw great potential in you, trying to like sucker me into this role. And I was just like, I'm sorry, I need to leave. So obviously for me, I didn't get paid that day. Because I said I don't want to get paid. I don't feel like it goes to my values. So this comes to me and my business here. This is a very long-winded video, but it must be said, and it's very valuable for anybody that's watching this. So my business values is I want to help you, okay, leverage your business online. But I don't want to sell you something so that I can get money. If my business takes 5-6 years to develop and become something that is amazing, then so be it. I want to find the ideal clients that resonate with my values and that we can support each other, okay? I offer everything from free content to paid content, and everything within reasonable pricing. Obviously, as my brand grows, my value will grow, because that's just how it is. But I would never manipulate you in trying to buy from me, because that is way against my morals as a human being, and that's my personal brand. I do not manipulate you. I call it more of an energy exchange of if you sign up to like a challenge of mine, yes, I'll get your email address, but it would be completely confidential, and I won't go and sell it to a third party for my own benefit. 100% disclosure there. You also have any time to opt out of an email list, but that is your, when you do sign up to getting my free challenge, for instance, you have that choice to say, okay, I confirm, or I don't confirm. So it's completely up to you, okay? So I want to say that the reason why I have to say that is because social media is incredible, okay? It's one of my passions. I love it. I love it so much. It's given so much opportunity to everyone, but you have to be mindful about, we still live in a world where ego is still alive. Integrity, I can't say the word. Integrity of you, business people are not aligned to your values. Therefore, there is people out there that will try to manipulate you, okay? And this is not naming any brands, because I feel like, firstly, I don't want to name and shame, okay? I just want to warn you that you need to be careful who you do business with. And this is to say anyone online. There's a lot of, I've seen lately, there's a lot of like hard sales on Facebook. There's a lot of people pushing, or people just trying to get a follow for follow and this and that. It doesn't really make sense, okay? If my Facebook takes a while to raise its numbers, then it raises numbers. I want to find my true fans, my true value customers, the people that are so in line with my values and me as a person. If you're not, that's okay. You know, swiftly move along to someone who might be your valuable target person, you know. But it's, for me, it's very important that I say this, because if you're not really used to the social media world, you can get sucked in and go down a rabbit hole, and then all of a sudden you've purchased all these things and you go, oh my gosh, what's the value out of this? Okay, so you need to be mindful of what is out there, okay? And really, maybe something that I can suggest is to maybe ask the business for their business ethics so you can see their values and their mission statements. And yeah, just be mindful. So another thing is, I have to bring this in to your awareness because I am at fault as well. I love social media, but sometimes I get sucked in so quickly. And actually at the minute I'm going to do a 90-day challenge, which I'll be talking about in a minute. So if you want to check that video out, check it out over here. So what about our scrolling time? Okay, I scroll, I'm going to show you the data. I scroll 6 hours so far a week. Ugh. This is like, hi, my name is Tasha and I am a social media addict. Literally. So I've worked out the numbers. For 52 weeks in a year, that makes 312 hours a year I spend on social media. Divide that by 24, that is 13 days of social media scrolling. Like, think about it. Are you for real? Like, that is ridiculous. So I have decided, like, I've got a long list of things in my 90-day challenge, by the way, but I've decided to be a bit more mindful about my time on social media. Okay, I think for us, we need to decide as a culture what is more important, scrolling on our phone or interacting as human beings, you know. And the only way to do that is to be mindful. So I'm going to do a little bit of a social media detox. This is a great way. It's kind of like a balance of try to put in a new habit system of finding balance within your daily routine. So if you're using social media for work, what you can do is you can limit to it. Okay, cool. I'm only going to look at my phone at 10 o'clock in the morning, or not. If your work day starts at 9 o'clock, obviously 9 o'clock you check your emails, but you set an allocated time. So you check your emails, you check your social media, okay, but you limit to that won't take more than like half an hour, I would assume. And then you can go into right in the afternoon, you do the same thing. And then right before your work day is about to finish, you do the same thing. And then if you want a social media time, which some people use social media for different things. So for me, I mostly use it for business, but I also use it as a say three allocated times a day scrolling, as you put it that way. And then in the evening you go, okay, cool, I've clocked off, no social media, Monday to Friday. Okay, because that is, you know, maybe take up reading a book or being present, phoning someone, because I am so bad at this. I am a social media freak because I tend to do that a lot. I tend to hide behind the phone as well. The documentary is worth watching because they really the role play about what happens, and it's really funny and interesting. But it's not funny because it's almost like watching a Black Mirror episode, and Black Mirror is exactly what we're living on a day-to-day like life. So bring yourself back to you and what makes you happy, okay? And going through the social media detox would really just like realign you, and it's, you know, it's about giving yourself that break. And I know I'm the worst culprit for it, and this is why I put this video out there, because I really want you to be mindful of your situation. And think about it. If I took your phone away from you for a week, how would you feel? For me, anxious. Like literally anxiety would kick in, because I'm like, oh my goodness, like I need to check my email, I've got business, I've got this, I've got that. And like the problem is, as well as entrepreneurs, we can become so obsessed with social media. Think about our children. I've got a niece and nephew. I don't want them growing up and I'm trying to talk to them and all they want to do is be on their phone. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to have that interaction, that conversation, as much as it might annoy them, but I know that that's what I want moving forward. Be mindful when you eat dinner together as a family. Do you eat with your phone next to you, or are you present within that moment of eating together as a family? Or if you're hanging out with your friends, are you actually hanging out with your friends, or are you actually not engaging and you're engaging in your phone? Because what's the point of coming out with your friends if you're going to be on your phone? And I know we like to take selfies and things like that, but I think we should also limit when we use that selfies, you know, type of vibe, you know. Just be mindful. What I really liked is the quote in the actual video was, how do you get out of the matrix when you don't even realize you're in it? Powerful. We all know the Matrix is like a legendary movie. If you like the Matrix, leave me a comment down below, give this video a thumbs up because it's sick. And I love the Matrix. Oh my goodness, girls, I know Keanu Reeves, hello. And trust me, all the guys, you know who you're looking at too. So I just wanted to really bring this video to you because it's kind of in line of what's been happening in terms of my business values this week. And I've noticed that there's a lot of businesses just out there to get something. And if I'm honest, this is why I'm always saying, what is your target audience and are you bringing them value? Because if you're being authentic, you are giving something back to the community. You're not just taking and being a hard sales or manipulating them. And there is a way of, I think we can be smart with social media, and I feel like there's a lot of smart strategies out there, and I think that they're brilliant. But as well as me being a social media strategist, it's also, I need to be mindful to whose strategies I listen to, because is that really lining up to my business values? And trust me, if you see me being away from social media for a week or for 3 days and I'm not posting, that is me reflecting. And the best thing with Kiff Media and my brand as Miss Kiff is really, it's all about entrepreneurship. It's all about your authentic, your values, your ethics, and also your self-care. So one of the big things about self-care is reflecting. So take that time and reflect. Are you doing what is right for you? I know that one thing happened to me with this whole new algorithm. And I was like, none of my friends are actually commenting about me, like, does no one like me anymore? And this is a true story. And until today, watching that video made me realize, like, oh my goodness, it's artificial intelligence that is working the system. It's not my friends disowning me. And I know that sounds so lame, but it's like, even I got caught in the trap of social media where I felt bad about myself, and that's not cool. We're here to like support each other, lift each other, but I definitely, now that I know that I'm playing against an algorithm that even, you know, the algorithm's like intelligently more smart than I could ever think of with myself, trying to get it right, that I know that my content's not being seen because it's just the algorithm, and that's it. I don't have to take it personally. Do you know what I mean? So just be mindful that there is a digital intelligence behind the system, and that you shouldn't be taking it personal if your brand isn't leveraging itself this week. I think Brendan Kane even talks about you got to test and try, test and try, test and try. One day the algorithm likes you, the next day it doesn't, you know. And this is why you need to keep testing, keep trying, and know that you are almost working against an artificial intelligence system which is computerized, which is insane because I can't believe I'm even talking about artificial intelligence, you know, 2020. Like, how did we get here? It is actually quite like scary. I'm nearly 30 years old and it's just like, what? My mind is blown. When I was 11, we had like a brick Alcatel phone that was playing, like you could play the Snake on it, and it was super black and white, you know. The fact that now we can use our smartphones as a computer and artificial intelligence is here, it's like, whoa. Whoa. So that's why I'm saying this is just a mindful little video. And look here, I love technology, I love social media. I do think you have to have balance, and if you're someone like me who's trying to keep that part of life which is so fruitful, like I went to Ireland and had a good time, you know, with my friend Deets. Yes, we were vlogging and doing the camera things, but that was like more of a hobby rather than on our phones all day, you know. And actually you couldn't be on your phone because there was no internet, so it was amazing. So it's about really just stepping out of your digital world and getting yourself into like the field and just being mindful with the field, and then coming back to your world so you've got balance and you remember your core values and who you are and everything. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say, and I really hope you've liked this video. If you do give this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe because you support this channel. If you want to do the social media detox cheat sheet, please do sign up down below. And as I said, it's completely your freedom of choice. You only want to opt in or opt out. So namaste, wonderfuls, and remember, be kind, be authentic, and be truthful, because you can't control anyone, but you can control yourself. Or you shouldn't control anyone, you should just control yourself. And yeah, the more we keep mindful about this as entrepreneurs, the more we can stick together with great values. Namaste.